This is my first little Memo pad. It's super easy to make them and lots of fun. Basically, you try to get as straight of a cut in all of them. Then you will glue one of the sides. I use Mod Podge and an old brush. Mod Podge is actually water-based, so it's easy to clean the brush and wipe it off with just water and soap, so it won't destroy your brush. I can show you the process for the next one that I make, but here's just me assembling and putting them into a little compostable plastic sleeve, so they're ready to be sold in my shop. Drawing time. Usually I take these little practices to try something new. For example, the way I've been doing noses and mouths are kind of the same, and even eyes for a while. Like I've been doing the same kind of style for a while, and then style for a while. Oh god, why do I do this? Okay, so sometimes I like to experiment with something new, and well, if I don't like it, I try something else, doing these little practice times just to see if I actually would enjoy something else more than my current style, and then occasionally change it up a little bit. So for this one, I believe I tried a few noses, but I ended up not really liking it that much. It doesn't feel like me, so I know I wouldn't want to keep it. But I do try some different ways of making eyes, like with little lashes on the bottom that you can see, and that I will probably keep. And I don't know exactly how, but in one way or another I will pick some things from these little drawings that I do from time to time and then incorporate them in my next pieces. Here you can see that I just flipped my drawing because we get super used to seeing what we're drawing the way we see it, like straight up like that, and our brains just get used to the mistakes, the possible proportions and angle mistakes. Something is off, but you don't know exactly what it is, and flipping the canvas horizontally or vertically might really help solve that problem, because you could easily spot those mistakes. I'm making some pins today. I forgot to show you the first step, which is printing them into shrink dink film. It's a white one and printable, of course. Then I just print onto that, and then I cut them with my Cricut. They're super big and faint color, like very dull colors. Oops, not focused. So when I bake them, they're like 50% of the size and a lot vibrant. So that's what I'm gonna do now. It depends on whatever plastic you use, but for me it's like 2 minutes here. Like 2.5 minutes in the oven. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So right now I'll preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Wait a little bit, and then I'll put 2 at a time and cover them like this with either parchment paper or aluminum foil. Then I'll put it on the oven and wait for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And use something heavy to just flatten them down. They're super flimsy and soft when you put them here, but then once you cook them, it becomes like super hard. And the colors are super vibrant, of course. And here's the whole gang, they're all done. Now I'm gonna try a few different varnishes and see if I can get one that actually works better. Here I'm trying one more way of coating the pins with resin. As you can see, I tried with a water-based resin that was a wood varnish that I read online that was really good, but as you can see, it didn't work. I think because we're using water-based ink with my printer, it ended up smudging a lot of it, so it didn't really work, and in the end it even cracked on the surface. So that is a no-no. You can see now very clearly that it's, oh, poor little thing. I don't want to call it ugly, but well, you are my friend. You are not beautiful. I'm sorry. So now what I'm trying is the UV resin. I think most people use that when they make charms and pins and handmade clay stuff. So we pour a little bit of the resin and then we brush it so it covers all the surface, and sometimes you'll see little bubbles and you could just come with a lighter and pop them. After that, I'll slide them under the UV light and wait for like 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how big is the piece. My UV light stays on for like 60 seconds if I'm not mistaken, so I have to click about 3 times and let them sit there for the 3 minutes that it takes. Then repeat that for all the other pins. I'm still trying to find the best glue as well. I know most people like to use either super glue, crazy glue, or the E6000. I don't really like the E6000, but I'll still keep trying to find one that I enjoy. Some people actually have also recommended just putting resin on top of it and letting it cure under the UV light. So I still have to try that one out, and then I'll tell you what I think. One of my favorite parts is actually making the backing cards, like designing everything. It feels like a little environment that the pins are in. I think it's super fun and it adds to the whole packaging game, of course. This one is super simple though, because it was my first one and I was still like trying to get the hang of it. The finishing touches will be me rounding the corners, placing the pins exactly what I want, and putting them in a little compostable plastic sleeve as well. Then they're ready to go on my shop. have something to show you. So when I bought my iPad, I immediately put a matte screen protector, and it's one of those paper-like screens. I don't think you can see it, but well, you have to trust me that it's there. Anyways, when I was reading reviews for that, I was like, I came across these comments that said like, oh, it's gonna eat up your pencil, your Apple Pencil. And then I was like, it's gonna eat up my pencil, huh? And it cannot be that bad. Like, come on. How bad could it be? Wait, I'm gonna show you the sound that it makes, because it's really nice. I love, love, love the sound that it makes, the feeling. Oh, I forgot that you were gonna take over my channel. Okay, do your thing.
Just move on the way.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's too much. Okay, I love you and everything, but stop.
Do I just go away now?
Yeah.
Cool. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where was I? Okay, so I really love the sound that it makes and the feeling. It really feels like paper. But look what happened. So I noticed the tip was getting a little bit pointier, but then check this out. A metal part started showing. Maybe I'll put a picture so you can see it better. But it's like, wow, it really ate my pencil up. So at least it's not that expensive. I thought it was gonna be like one of those things that are made for us to be spending money all the time so we can like feed the industry. That sounded really conspiracy theory, but yeah, I thought it was that. But if you buy it from Apple, it's like $25 for 4 tips, and I thought it was not that bad. I thought it was the price of like buying a new pen. So I decided, I was not expecting that, to be buying a new replacement so soon, because I bought the iPad, it was like March, I think. Yeah, March. So yeah, it's barely 6 months. I already have to replace the tip, but I choose to take it as I'm buying a new pen, as if I used up all my pen, as if I ran out of ink in a Copic pen. But then for Copics you can buy the refill. Not a good example. Okay, so I chose to take it as I'm buying a new pen, and that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna replace. So this is what it looks like, in case you're curious, because I was. I just gotta unscrew it like this. Kind of weird. In case you want to see the insides of an Apple Pencil. Eee. Wow. Anyways, I'll also take the opportunity to say bye to you and to end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one then. Bye.